Guys, how you doing? It's Friday here today with another video. Here with a Helldivers 2 video. This is going to be an update that's going to be coming, that actually came out earlier today. So there's a new update coming out to Helldivers 2. It's not a lot for today. There's just a bunch of what's it called, balances and stuff for the game, but it is setting up for a new Warbond that's going to release. We're going to talk about all that today. But first, let's go ahead and talk about the patch notes. So we got them today. Came out from Baskinator, this is from the what's called the Discord, the official Discord of Helldivers 2, and this is the patch notes. So it's a patch 01.002.101. So let's look at the overview. Spray weapons, gas effect duration, emoting while flying or ragdolling, FRV camera and handling tweaks, AX TX13, guard dog, Dartbreak rework, balancing, crash fixes, weapon fixes, and stratagem fixes. So let's see what it's all going to entail. So balancing, let's see what the changes are in balancing. The duration of the gas status effect from spray weapons has been increased from 6 seconds to 10 seconds. So that was introduced a couple of Warbonds ago. I forgot the Warbond's name, but it's like the one that involved all the gas stuff. So I'm guessing the spray weapon, so there's two spray weapons. One and then the dart breath. So now the duration of that gas, like when the Terminids or any of the bad guys, it's gonna last from 6 seconds down to 10 seconds. So that effect is that they'll attack each other, they'll swing wildly, they'll just be like uncoordinated, and they'll just be like they won't focus on you. Basically, they'll be either focusing on themselves, or they'll just swing wildly. And some of the weaker enemies will even die from the gas. So that duration is actually a good one. That's a buff for the gas weapons. Implemented a timer for the Illuminate dropship wreckages to despawn to prevent them from obstructing paths in the colonies. So this would be cool when you're fighting the Illuminate and the ships would drop in and you'd be able to blow up the ship. Like the debris would fall on, but the only problems that would cause is that would cause an obstacle for you to traverse. So they're going to despawn a lot faster, basically. Helldiver. The Ministry of Humanity has added a clause to its principles of correction posture for safe lifting, now allowing Helldivers to jog while carrying two-handed items such as barrels and Seraph artillery. Okay, go. So now the Helldivers are now stronger. Now they can carry, like, especially for the Seraph artillery rounds, to be able to like sprint, or not sprint, but I guess what's to say, insane. You'll be able to jog. So now you'll be able to move a little faster. Before you would just be able to slowly walk, which was annoying, which would maybe do that little like pick up and drop glitch so that you move a little faster. So now you can just jog with those stuff. So that'll make things easier and less annoying to do those missions. FRV, so I think this is the vehicle. Helldivers have now also been authorized to deploy grenades and stratagems while leaning out of the FRV. So now instead of just shooting from the vehicle, like the new FRV vehicle that they installed, now you'll be able to do grenades and you'll be able to do stratagems. So that's a good change. And also it says the tune FRV handling for a better driving experience when cornering. So this is also going to be good, because the one bad thing about the FRV is that it wasn't really, the maps were really made with this car in mind, because a lot of it is like rocky terrain and bad, like it's bad to handle. So the car needs to be able to handle better to do tough terrain. So that's good that they added that. So the handling on the car is going to be better. Let's see. Sidearms. The PLAS Loyalist starting magazine increased from 2 to 3, and spare magazines increased from 4 to 5. That's a good thing, because the Loyalist section of decent weapons, just you ran out of bullets really fast. So they added a magazine and they added the spare mag from 4 to 5. So that's good. Stratagem support weapons. The TX41 Sterilizer. Remove the crosshair drift recoil. Decrease the camera climb recoil, and the duration of the gas status effects from spray weapons has been increased. Okay, so that's the sterilizer is the spray weapon that you can use, the gas weapon. So it removes the drift recoil from the crosshair and the camera climb recoil, which means basically you can move it around faster. So, and then the gas status, of course, went from 6 to 10. So that's an improvement. So that's for anybody who likes using the gas weapon, that's better. Armor passives. After hearing player feedback, we have decided not to fix a bug with the Siege Ready armor passive, which gives more ammo to all magazine-based weapons instead of just primary weapons as described. We will eventually update the armory description to reflect this. For now, we're evaluating if it's causing any other additional unforeseeable bugs. So basically, the armor passive that they're talking about, the Siege Ready armor, that would let you have extra. What was it? 30%. Faster reload and 20% more ammo. But it was only supposed to be for the primary, but it also gives it to you for your secondary. So let's say, for example, for your grenade pistol, you only have 8. With this armor, I think now you have 10 or 12. I forgot what it is. I think 10. So, like, it does that for your secondary weapon as well. So that wasn't intended. That was a glitch or a bug. But now they were gonna fix it, but I guess they decided to go against it because it's a popular thing. More ammo on your guns is always better. And now with this armor, you can have it on your secondary as well. So that's good that they're not fixing it. I actually like that armor for that reason. Backpacks. Let's see. The AXTX-13 Guard Dog Breath has been reworked to increase its effectiveness and to ensure it remains distinct, focusing on its unique gas-based mechanics. It will now preserve ammo by only prioritizing enemies unaffected by the gas status effect. Once an enemy is affected by gas, the drone will move on and target another unaffected enemy. Alright, that's good, because sometimes it would waste gas on the same enemy that's already been gassed up and already disoriented. So it would make no sense for it to continue to spray that enemy. So now it's going to be a little smarter. It's going to target non-affected enemies. And let me see. And now, let me see what else. The targeting logic has been reworked to prevent the drone from roaming too far. The origin of the targeting will now be from the Helldivers position rather than the drone itself. So yeah, sometimes your drone would veer off a little too far and get away from you. So that's good that they're fixing that so that it would always stay near the Helldiver instead of drifting off far away. The targeting range has been increased from 10 meters to 20 meters. So that means it'll go out a little farther, but it'll always stick to you. So it won't drift too far. The duration of the gas status effects for spray weapons from 6 seconds. So this also affects the backpack, the dog breath too. It goes from 6 seconds to 10 seconds as well. So that's good for that one as well. Stratagems, the MD6 anti-personal minefield. The cooldown has been decreased from 180 to 120. The damage increase has gone from 350 to 700. Wow, that's double. And the deployment spread of mines has been increased by 20% to minimize the risk of chain explosions. All right, so the anti-personal mine, so that means that it's the cooldown is less, the damage is twice, and the deployment is increased. Like they'll spread out a little farther. Which is good. Like usually when I hell dive, I don't bring the mine unless I'm by myself. Like I don't like bringing it in a group because people tend to accidentally step on the mines because they don't see them right away. I don't know how they don't see them. I mean, they're bright red, for crying out loud. I remember DHC constantly stepped on the mines, and I'll show you the mines right now. But he'd be like, "Man, I love this game, but I keep stepping on these red things, these red lights. I don't know why they keep exploding me." I'm like, dude. These are mines. Why are you, these are mine. No, they're like little red lights. She'll tell me. These are little red lights. They're like nice. They're light and bright. They make a Dunkle look nice because it's nice and red. I'm like, dude, those are mines. Stop stepping on mines. So anytime I play with DHC, I'll just blow these up ahead of time because I know he'll have step on them. It's just, I don't know. I think those mines attract Badonkadunks for something. I don't know what it is. So let's keep going. The MD14 incendiary mines. So these are the fire mines. Same thing. Cooldown 180 to 120. Damage go from 210 to 300. Oh yeah, it won't be more strong. It wouldn't be a stronger explosion because the fire-based damage, that would make it too OP. So it makes sense it's only 300 because you still got the fire damage to take into account. And then the deployment is also 20%. So they spread out more. Okay, that's good. So basically the same thing is not as strong as the regular mines. The anti-tank mines, cooldown decreased to 180 and 120. That's the only change on that one. So basically all the mines go to cooldown to 120 seconds, so 2 minutes. The ballistic shield backpack now blocks melee attacks until it breaks from taking enough damage. All right, cool. So now the ballistic shield will block melee attacks too. They didn't do that before. That's a good change for that one. Fixes. Resolve top priority issues. You can once again emote while falling and ragdolling. It should no longer reduce fall damage, but you'll be able to freely express yourself as you fall to your imminent death or severe injuries. Nothing a stim can't fix. So before, it used to be like when you fell, you were ragdolled, and you were able to emote, it wouldn't cause any damage at all. Like you wouldn't get no fall damage. But now they fixed it where you could. Well, actually, I think before they took off emoting while you fell to fix it, and now they brought it back where you can emote while you're falling. But now it's still gonna give you the fall damage. So that they fixed that. It was kind of funny to see, actually. Fix illuminate spawner ship shields not taking impact grenade damage. Okay, so this one, I'm glad they fixed it because it's kind of annoying me. So you know the ships that are landed, you take down the shields for the illuminate, and then you have to throw a grenade into the door to blow it up. Sometimes the grenade would not blow up the ship for some reason. That wasn't supposed to happen. Like sometimes I shoot a grenade at it at the door once I took down the shields. And it's supposed to blow up, and it wouldn't blow up. I wouldn't understand why. I maybe threw three at it. Eventually, I threw a 500 kiloton bomb at it, and that's how it blew it up. But that was an annoying glitch where it wouldn't blow up with a grenade. It's supposed to. Fixed an issue with collision gaps inside the illuminate spawner ship, preventing grenades thrown in close proximity to the door. That's the same thing. You throw a grenade, and if you don't throw it precisely in the area of the door, it wouldn't blow up the ship. So that was annoying. I'm glad they fixed that. Health packs now fully restore. Oh shit! I forgot to put down the not to annoy me. Do not disturb. High damage weapons will now detonate spawned hell bombs on the map. So okay, so high damage weapons will now detonate hell spawn. Okay, I see. So if you shoot a hell bomb, like with a high powered weapon, it'll detonate the hell bomb. So that's good to know. Be careful when you're shooting hell bombs now. If you got a high, like I guess a grenade or a rocket launcher, it's gonna detonate the hell bomb. So be careful. Crash fixes, soft locks, and hangs. Fix a crash that occurred when aborting missions with the Democracy Space Station effects active on them. Fix a crash that occurred when hot joining a mission on planets with the Democracy Station present. Okay, so these are fixes whenever that new space station's in orbit. I guess there was some problems where where it would soft lock or crash the game. That's good that they fixed it. Fix a crash that caused by quick switching between different emotes before another client interacted with the one player. That's good because people love using those emotes. Reduce the chance of crashes caused by fires. Fix a rare crash that occurred at the end of the drop-in sequence when hot joining a game in session. Fix a crash that occurred when the player returned to the ship while reloading the primary weapon. Fix a soft lock during drop-in when the host left or disconnected. Oh, that was an annoying one. Whenever the host dropped or disconnected, it would make it annoying when you were soft locked in the mission. Fix a crash that occurred after finishing the tutorial and after naming your destroyer. I didn't know that existed. Fix a crash that occurred during extraction. Fix a crash that occurred when returning the ship during heavy projectile fire. Fix a crash for clients when the host was holding the carryable objective and quit the game. Oh, that was annoying too. I've experienced that one before. Fix a crash that occurred when a player left the game when an encounter started. Fix a crash that occurred when changing text language. Wow, that was a thing. And then fix a crash that occurred when reloading the SG-20 halt. I didn't know that existed. I don't use the halt, so. Social issues. Improve the matchmaking logic to better match players with players from nearby regions. That's good. You'll now more likely be matched with the same difficulty lobbies as the one you have currently selected. Fix an issue where the chat history was cleared when going to a mission and returning from it. Okay. Weapons and stratagems. Opening and closing the text chat while in the emplacement now allows the player to remain in the emplacement instead of switching to their weapon. That's good. Fix arced weapons not reliably hitting the impaler's tentacles and aimed at the lower parts of the tentacle. Okay, that's a good one too. That they would miss the tentacle for some reason. The EAT-12 anti-tank emplacement now has the correct armor penetration tag in the ship menu. Stratagem turrets will no longer target illuminate Telsa towers. I didn't know they did that. Why would they aim at the Telsa towers? Those are shielded. They would do no damage at all. I didn't know that was a thing. Fix a visual bug where heat weapons would show numbers over the progress bar in the weapon wheel menu. I never saw that one. Melee weapons should no longer send civilian cars or objects in the world flying long. Oh, that was actually a fun one. I wish I didn't remove that. Because if you use a melee weapon and hit a car like in the Illuminate worlds, the car would be sent flying. That was actually funny. That's too bad that they removed that. B1 supply packs will now once again provide stims to other players. Remember, Helldivers sharing is caring. Exactly. Fix a bug where players could get stuck in the EAT-12 anti-tank emplacement after depleting all of its munition. Well, I never got stuck on that. I knew that was a thing. FRB. Following an investigation into the effects of severe survivorship bias during FRB impact testing, all FRBs have been reinforced. Minor parking mishaps will no longer result in catastrophic FRB explosions. So that means, yeah, basically anytime you tried to like drive the vehicle and you bumped into anything, that the vehicle would suddenly like explode or stuff like that. That would happen. General improvements to the FRB camera to make it look cooler and prevent it from getting stuck on the ground when driving downhill. Absolute cinema. Like I said, the worlds aren't really made for these cars, so it's kind of good that they're making these fixes now, because it was a pain in the butt to drive that car. Reduce the chance of FRVs getting dropped on rooftops when being called into. That was annoying. What, you called in an FRV and it landed on the roof of a building you couldn't access. That was great. The FRV movement key binding should now accept non-QWERTY keyboard inputs. That's for anybody who plays with mouse and keyboard. Fix a bug where some enemies, such as the Brute Commander, was launched away further than intended when hit with the FRV. Again, funny, but I get why they removed it. Helldiver. Fixed an issue where player ragdolling into the FRB would cause the vehicle to be yeeted into space. I remember, I did see that one. Once when somebody got hit and they were just sent flying. No, the car was sent flying for some reason. That one was funny. Fixed an issue preventing Helldivers from climbing and vaulting over civilian cars. That was annoying. Good thing they fixed it. Helldivers should no longer slide around on the ground after ragdolling from a blast. That happened a lot, actually. I would be ragdolled from a blast or from my jetpack. I would fly my jetpack and I would land awkward. I hope they fixed that one. I haven't read that yet. But I would fly with my jetpack. I would land and tumble, and then I'd be on the ground sliding around. That'd be weird. So I'm glad they fixed that. Fix an issue where ragdolling into shallow water causes you to get stuck. Prone gliding animation. Never saw that one. Fix an issue where the Helldiver was not playing the sample pickup animations. Fix a small visual bug with the stalker tongue. You don't want to know what it took to fix it. Well, I don't want to even know what that stalker tongue glitch was. I don't know. Fix an issue where enemies wouldn't react to missed shots from projectiles or melee attacks near them. Fix an issue where clients would trigger the wrong audio when waiting for the host to join the loadout. Fix an issue with Helldivers exiting the hell pod right after readying up and before transition to the loading screen. Fix an issue where civilians be blocked from finding the shuttle door during emergency factory. Oh, that was annoying. Purple question marks should be encountered less frequently during Illuminate missions on sandy and Arctic planets. Fix the floating head syndrome effect. Helldivers donning the AC2 obedient armor while using certain helmets. Fix the bug issue that was introduced in December where weapons with lower armor penetration than the target's armor incorrectly dealt 1 damage rather than 0, resulting in misleading visual feedback and negligible extra damage to enemies and Helldivers alike. I didn't even know that one existed. Enemies will now start sinking into the ground when killed near terminals or extraction points, preventing players from being physically blocked. That's good. All right, here are the known issues that they probably haven't fixed yet. Black box missions terminal may be unusable if it spawns in a clip into the ground. That one's when you go to the eliminate mission and you have to retrieve the black box. Sometimes they spawn in a weird place that you can't access. It's a little annoying. Stratagem balls bounce unpredictably off cliffs at some points. That's happened to me. I'll launch a stratagem, like a resupply, and instead of like landing, it'll bounce, and it'll bounce somewhere else. It's unpredictable sometimes. That's still a thing. Balancing and functionality adjustments to the DSS. Pathfinding issues in evacuation colonies eliminate missions. Dolby Atmos does not work on PS5. That's weird. Players can get stuck on Pelican 1's ramp during extraction. That's happened to me. Explosions can cause Helldivers hidden behind terrain and ragdoll. That's happened to me. Currently equipped capes don't display properly and show a blank gray cape in the armory tab. I've seen that before. Players who use this is democracy emote on their ship might unintentionally send their fellow Helldivers on unauthorized unscheduled spacewalks. I've never heard of that one. That's interesting. So you'll send a Helldiver outside of your ship. That's weird. The guard dark breath does not show when it is out of ammo. The barrage tank's turret has 0 armor and no weak points. I didn't know that. Higher zoom functions do not zoom the camera in through the scope of the LS5 scythe. And weapons with a charge up cinematic I'm sorry, charge up mechanic can exhibit unintended behavior when firing faster than the RPM. All right, so those are the patch notes basically. So that's cool. I mean, I'm glad that they buffed some of the weapons, especially the gas weapons. It looks like they buffed a lot of the gas weapons. That's good. Those gas weapons, some people didn't use them a lot because they weren't as strong, but now they last longer. They'll kill the enemies, the spawn enemies pretty quickly, and the stronger enemies, well, they'll be wildly swinging wildly for a sec. I mean, that's good. Gonna be for crowd control, basically. If you're like in a swarm and you launch one of these gas weapons out there, I mean, they'll stop chasing you and they'll be on each other, and that'll give you 10 seconds to get away. So that's good. And now that I was reading this, I see that there was another notification. It looks like there's another announcement, and it looks like it's gonna be Servants of Freedom Premium War Bonds. We get a new War Bond. Yay. I'm gonna part that. No, wait. But, okay, cool, whatever. So, now we're getting a new War Bond. Servants of Freedom Premium War Bond. Arriving February 6th. That's Thursday. All right, cool. So, that means for this Friday, I'm going to announce it now. This Friday, we will be doing Helldivers 2 stream. Because I want to check out this War Bond. Servants of Freedom War Bond, right, February 6th. Let's be honest, Helldivers Super Earth is worth it. No matter what it is, all Helldivers share the same belief, and fanatical loyalty is expected from all citizens of Super Earth. But the Helldivers need to demonstrate their allegiance. They need to look like the democratic. They need to look like the democratic disciples they are inside. And the only way we know to properly show it off is with the gear of our next War Bond, Servants of Freedom. You know what? Let's watch the trailer. Let's do that. New armor sets and capes. Oh, nice. Oh, that's good. Oh, cool. This looks like Doctor Doom. That with the hood and the mask and all that looks like Doctor Doom's armor. That is awesome. The other one looks like ancient Greece, like one of those faces you see. But this looks like Doctor Doom. I like that a lot. That's a good touch right there with the hood. Let's keep watching. Let's watch the whole thing. All right, what do we got? We got new weapons. 2 new weapons. What do we got? The LAS-17 double-edged scythe. Okay. So we got a new energy weapon. That's primary. And a secondary, the GP31 Ultimatum. Okay, cool. And a special throwable, the G50 Seeker. Oh, so this is a grenade that'll seek out enemies. Okay. We got the B100 portable Hellbomb. Nice. Now we got a portable. We can carry a Hellbomb around. Servants of Freedom out February 6th. So that's Thursday. That's Thursday, and then we're gonna try. I'm gonna play it on Friday, so let me say it now. We're gonna stream Helldivers 2 this Friday, so that's what we're gonna do. Servants of Freedom, and let me see. I did clip a picture of the thing. Hold on, see real quick. Where are you? And see what's gonna be in the Warbond. Here we go. So in this Warbond, we're gonna get 2 armor sets. One looks like Doctor Doom, though I wish they made a green pants instead of the brown pants. But the helmet looks cool. The scythe, we're getting another double. It's called the double-edged scythe 17. That's an energy weapon, and then we're gonna get this guy right here, the ultimatum. That's a secondary. That looks like another grenade launcher type. I don't know. I'm not sure. That's what it looked like when I saw the trailer. A new stratagem, the B100 portable Hellbomb. So we'll be able to carry around a Hellbomb in a backpack, and then we're gonna need a new grenade, which is gonna be the G50 Seeker. Let's see what else. We got player banners, the Fire Liberum, and then the Per Democratum. 2 new capes. We got a new emote, the Raise Weapon. Okay. And then a new player. I didn't see it. The new player title, Servant of Freedom. So now you can become a Servant of Freedom. All right, cool. This is good. So we're going to get this on Thursday. So I can't wait to try them out. And we're going to stream this on Friday. And we're going to try all the stuff on Friday. I'm going to start grinding for those medals so we can unlock as much as I can the first day. All right, so we'll just leave it off at that. This was great. It's a great new update coming up to Helldivers 2. Great new Warbond coming out. I can't wait to try this out on Friday. So thank you guys for watching. Take care. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. And Sheik Taco Man is out.